Hi, my name is Toya Russell-Phillips, and I'm the featured woman for the September 2024 issue of the Bold Maven magazine.
Can you share a little about what you do?
So, as the CEO of Girls of Excellence Incorporated, a lot of what I do is making sure we're making the biggest impact. As the visionary for the organization, it's really important that we envision our future, not just for the organization itself, but all of our girls that participate in our program. So everything from the administrative tasks of answering calls, making calls, and answering emails. It really is planning, coordination, finding resources, building relationships, really exposing our girls to so many opportunities that are out there for them, so that they can make educated and informed choices for themselves.
What schools did you attend?
Well, elementary school, I went to Coolidge Elementary School in Detroit, Michigan, then on to Brooks Middle School. I graduated from Cody High School in 1993, and I went to Northwood University in Midland, Michigan. Received my undergrad there and also my master's degree through Northwood University, both in business.
How did you end up in this industry?
So, actually, honestly, I entered it. I was a temp. I was in need of work, and I did a lot of temp work back when I was starting out in my early 20s, and landed a job as an administrative assistant at a healthcare company. It was a nonprofit healthcare company in Michigan, and I met my mentor there. And that relationship changed the trajectory of my life. And we worked 12 years, 3 jobs together, all in the nonprofit world, where I pursued my education and obtained my bachelor's and master's degree. But I kind of found within it that that was where I needed to be. This was my world, and this is where I would flourish. So I've loved it ever since then. And as I started my own organization, I just brought all of that with me: my education, my experience, my mentorship, and turned it into something that I hope will be great for us.
What do you consider to be some of your biggest accomplishments so far?
I guess you can always line them up. You could say, graduating college, something that wasn't, a lot that happened in my community or within my family. So that was a big one. Um, Moving to a new state, new city, 13 years ago. Looking at the work that I've done in terms of supporting girls throughout really my career, but mostly establishing Girls of Excellence. It's been a major accomplishment to start something, to bring folks in that really believe in what you're doing. And that's so matters to me, because we know how folks are going to show up for our girls. And so the accomplishment of starting an organization that really matters and can be impactful and realize its own fullest potential. So aside from being a mom and, you know, serving my community in more ways than I thought I just could have never imagined, has been some of the major accomplishments for me.
How has your experience been working with young women in the age of the social media?
So, you know what? I would say initially it probably was a little challenging, because you're trying to kind of find your footing within it, because it's a different generation than of what I grew up in. But also too, it's navigating how we can best serve our girls. And so I really kind of just decided to lean into it, to be honest with you. I don't see it as, an evil thing, as some people do. It is our world. It's going to continue to be our world. And so we have to become a part of it. We have to embrace it and use it in a positive light. So with social media, yes, it can be distracting. Yes, it can be those things that, negative kind of naysayers talk about, but it has positive attributes. I mean, it's it's kind of how we all feel about technology anyway. So I've just decided to lean into it and accept it and, jump right in with our girls because that's the way that they're going to hear us, they're going to see us, and that we can communicate with them. So, not afraid of it at all.
What memories keep you motivated?
Let's see. Memories. I think it's, growing up in the inner city, just having a lot of fun with friends in the community, knowing still that I'm friends with my friend who's I've known since I was 5, that I've junior high school and high school, we're still really tight. And having those friendships are so meaningful because we've lived through so much. Starting my career, and I'm a builder. Like, I like to build things, I like to start things and see them through. And so a lot of instances in my career, I have great memories of starting something and making it great, or something from nothing. So those instances in my personal and professional life are great memories. And then every time we have something for our girls, an event, an activity, we do a major camp every year, leadership camp. We have 100 girls and volunteers and mentors. And just throughout, when I hear our girls give us feedback that what we've done for them, whatever it was, or whatever experience they've had with us, has changed them in a good way, that we can see our impact and they're validating that for us. So those are always great memories, to hear those stories and testimonials about the work we do.
Outside of work, what brings you enjoyment?
What brings me enjoyment? A good self-care day, spending time with my daughter, my husband, just having fun. I love to travel. I like to garden. I like to play in the dirt. I like to just relax. I like to Netflix and chill. I look forward to that on Saturday evenings where I'm just relaxing and watching a good movie or series. And I like to, hang out with my friends and, have just meaningful conversations, read a good book. So try to do those things just so that I can rejuvenate and keep myself inspired and, you know, get ready for the next day.
What advice would you give a younger you?
That it's going to be okay. That you'll go through disappointments and heartache and struggle, and you'll have some days that, you just feeling sad and feeling down and you just don't know how you're going to get through. But the great news is you're going to get through. And to know that ultimately it's going to be okay and it's going to work out for the best.
Is there anyone that you would like to shout out?
Oh, I'd like to shout out my amazing team, Miss Lena Sherman. I'm telling you, that lady is my left arm and right foot. Like, she is such a great friend and supporter, and just awesome partner to have in this work that we do. We've been doing it together since the beginning, and I so appreciate her. I really do. My family, my daughter, my husband, for being supportive when I got to go take care of my girls and, kind of leave them hanging sometimes. But they know how important this is to me, and they're quite supportive. And so I really love to shout them out because I couldn't do this without their support. And just the overall team, our volunteers, our mentors, our board members, just doing the work and being there for us and being there for the girls is so important to me. So I can never minimize the gratitude that I have for their service.
Final question. Do you have any current or future endeavors that you can share with our audience?
So some current endeavors. As an organization, we're continuing to grow, so I'm excited about that. We're launching an anti-bullying project and video coming up that our girls actually came up with doing a community service pitch competition that we hosted at our leadership camp. So I'm excited to do that. We've got some great people lined up to support us in that. So that's coming up. We have our Let's Go kickoff event that's happening pretty soon. That kicks off our program year for 24-25, and so excited to have everyone come out, our mentees, our parents, our volunteers, supporters, those in the community that want to see what we're doing and want to check us out. So that is forthcoming. And we just have an amazing year planned for our girls: college tours, workshops, exciting events. We're looking for our next leadership camp that's coming up later in the program year as well, and our gala where we give out scholarships to our high school seniors. So much coming up. So to stay connected with us, learn more about what we're doing and what we have going on, visit our website at girlsofexcellenceinc.org. Everything is there: events, our gallery of photos, everything about our program. So definitely find us on Instagram and Facebook as well. To continue this conversation, you can read my story on theboldmaven.com. Make sure to subscribe to the Bold Maven newsletter to gain access to the digital magazine.